Of the 2020 National Finals here at Santa Pod. STP has been going the extra mile since 1954 to help engines run better for longer. Thousands of motorists, from everyday car enthusiasts to professional racers, rely on STP oil and fuel additives to keep their vehicles running at peak performance. Also discover the secret to a recharged aircon system with STP Auto Freeze and Easy Chill Aircon Recharge. A simple do-it-yourself solution to bring back the cold to your AC at a fraction of the cost. For more information, visit www.stp.eu. STP, helping engines run better for longer.
Cleaning the inside? No, the engine. The fuel injectors. If deposits build up there, it can really mess up performance.
I can't clean them.
You can with this. STP Injector Cleaner. It cleans up all those harmful deposits, which means better engine performance, sharper acceleration, and even your fuel goes further.
Now that is smart.
First up then, and identical darlings. Yes, Caitlin Wilson and Frankie Fordham. Well, to say that Frankie Fordham's picked his fights well this weekend, he's gone for the hardcore. Former champion Lottie Bradford, former champion Matthew Dowdy, disposed of on the way. Can he get rid of another one here in Caitlin Wilson? Caitlin Wilson looking to get into the final, as is Frankie. Both away well. Oh, they're pedalling already. Oh, wow. 8.00 hit the darling. And it is a race win for Caitlin Wilson. 3 former champs was just too much for Frankie. But well done. It's Caitlin into the final. And you're going to be racing this young man, Luke Fulton, your champion for 2020. Target number 7.96. .98, nice test and tune run. So it's Luke and Caitlin in the final of Junior Dragster. Oh, not a bad weekend for the Fultons after all. Right, so I believe that is all classes set to finals. As I say, Outlaw flat 4, you'll understand that when they come down. If I try and explain it now, it's going to become a nightmare. Right, championship updates. Bikes is quite easy, cars is a little bit more difficult. Right, in the bikes, all championships are decided bar one, and that is 950 bike, and that's Craig Wright and Martin Hallett, and whoever wins that final wins the championship. Congratulations to our other champions. 850 is Ross Morrison, ET bike Paul Adams, Junior drag bike Liam Holgate, Super Street bike Steve Venables, comp bike Phil Lemon, and funny bike Louis Davis. So congratulations to all of them. Right, a few of our car classes are sorted out. Some of them aren't. Super Comp, congratulations to Steve Hudson. Comp Eliminator I can't confirm yet. Super Gas I can't confirm yet. Street Eliminator, if we think we know, but I can't confirm yet. Super Pro, that's to be decided definitely in the final. That's an easy one to work out. If Scott Hauser wins that, he's the champion. If he loses, Tom Atkinson takes that title. Pro ET, Lee Huxley, or the Huxleys have taken that, so congratulations to them. VW Pro, James Hodson is your champion this year, congratulations to him. And Morgan Wilson has taken VW Sportsman very early in the weekend, actually. She had basically had to qualify to win that, but well done. Just looking at some of our other classes. Yeah, Junior Dragster, we know Luke Fulton has taken that. And Nostalgia Superstock, Jack Bishop has taken that one. So, still got more to sort out, and I believe Sportsman ET has been sorted, and I think Carla's taken that one, so well done to him. So, but we've still got more titles to decide, and as we go into preparation for our finals, and of course this is a chance just to get a breather, sort the rest of the paperwork out, and basically finish off lunch. It's been a busy old day here at Sandapod Raceway. If I can get a chance now, just a massive thank you for everybody for coming along this weekend in very, very strange times indeed. But I hope you've had a good weekend despite the weather yesterday. It's been very kind to us today. And we've seen some very, very good on-track action. We've still got more to come. Obviously, keep an eye on Santapod's website and social media for updates and announcements with regards to future meetings. We got Flame and Thunder Light coming up at the end of October. And just so keep an eye on the social media with regards to events here at the moment. So we didn't think we'd get a full race season in. We didn't, but we certainly got a season in, and we certainly got some championships in. So it's been very, very good indeed. And congratulations to everybody that's taken part this weekend, and a massive, massive thank you for everybody supporting the track this year. We've been delighted to be able to offer a COVID-free, COVID-secure environment here, and to put a season together in these current times has been phenomenal. So well done to everybody involved. Enough waffle for me for the time being. Let's get some tunes on.
This monster will go from 0 to 100 mile an hour in 1 second, so I depend on Draper tools.
Have you thought about giving your DPF a little detox?
Give us a clue.
Diesel particulate filter.
Does my car have one?
Well, it's newer than 2009, so yeah. And with you constantly doing short trips to the gym and into town, it could get clogged up with exhaust soot. And if it isn't cleared, it could be costly. Just think of it as a health regime for your fuel filter.
Okay, I get it.
What you need is STP Diesel Particulate Filter Cleaner. Just simply pour it into your fuel tank. It helps clean and protect your DPF, which means reduced emissions, restored power, and hopefully no hefty garage bills.
You should have your own car maintenance channel.
I can barely use the internet.
Going to be about 15 minutes before we can get all of our finalists into the lanes, purely because it's been pretty hard on them. They've been going rounds very, very quickly indeed, so they need to set themselves up and get ready for finals. So going to be about 15 minutes. That's 15, 1-5, not 50, 15 minutes. So a good chance to just get a comfort break in if you need to, and then we'll gather the finalists into the lanes. So it also gives our photographers a chance to stand down and get Ian Blackett back to the studio and start downloading some images. So a good opportunity. Pop round and see Ian and Paula in Blackett Photography, and if you want to get any prints of the cars and bikes that have been running this weekend, good opportunity to go and do that. So yeah, about 15 minutes before we call the finalists. Thanks so much indeed.
Proud sponsors of the 2020 National Finals here at Santa Pod. STP has been going the extra mile since 1954 to help engines run better for longer. Thousands of motorists, from everyday car enthusiasts to professional racers, rely on STP oil and fuel additives to keep their vehicles running at peak performance. Also discover the secret to a recharged aircon system with STP Auto Freeze and Easy Chill Aircon Recharge. A simple do-it-yourself solution to bring back the cold to your AC at a fraction of the cost. For more information, visit www.stp.eu. STP, helping engines run better for longer.
cleaning the inside? No, the engine. The fuel injectors. If deposits build up there, it can really mess up performance.
I can't clean them.
You can with this. STP Injector Cleaner. It cleans up all those harmful deposits, which means better engine performance, sharper acceleration, and even your fuel goes further.
Now that is smart.
Proud sponsors of the 2020 National Finals here at Santa Pod. STP has been going the extra mile since 1954 to help engines run better for longer. Thousands of motorists, from everyday car enthusiasts to professional racers, rely on STP oil and fuel additives to keep their vehicles running at peak performance. Also discover the secret to a recharged aircon system with STP Auto Freeze and Easy Chill Aircon Recharge. A simple do-it-yourself solution to bring back the cold to your AC at a fraction of the cost. For more information, visit www.stp.eu. STP, helping engines run better for longer.
Camaro coming round for a run. Now, obviously not in competition. We haven't even called our finalists, but Bobby appeared in the lanes. Bit of bonus for you. Well, his last run, obviously it wasn't a full bore run, but nevertheless it was a .95 to 60 foot, which was absolutely outstanding. The car has been into the fives. Let's see what they've got for us this afternoon. Purge of the nitrous system for Bobby. A little bit of mirror signal manoeuvre, get him in the right spot. So, Bobby Wallace then, with this awesome Pro Mod Camaro. And knowing the Wallaces, they do want to re-rotate the planet. Let's see how they get on then. She just stood up on the rear tyres, no traction at all. Well, they tried, that's for sure. They certainly tried. And Bobby just coasting through at the stripe there. 1732 at just 51 miles an hour. But I wonder if they'll just get a sneaky run at the end of the day as well. We'll have to wait and see. Well, we're not far off calling our finalists. And this is where we sort out, obviously, our event winners and runners-up, and of course, a few of our remaining classes that we haven't declared champions in yet. Right, we are getting ourselves set for finals. But first of all, we've got a semi-final, 2 semi-finals to run actually. This is Outlaw Flat 4. Now, basically, although they had 4 cars that completed qualifying, only 2 of them are left to make elimination. So what they've got to do, they can't just come down and race a final. They've still got to do their semi-finals. So what they will do is they will still go for their run, but what they're going to do is literally come up to the line under their own power, break the beams and stop and reverse back. But they have to do it individually because it's 2 separate races. Now, if I try to explain that earlier on without the cars, they're going to be a bit of a headache. So we've got James Wootton. He's getting himself ready to run in the Auto Glim lane. And you've got Phil West, who will be preparing to run in the STP lane. But as I say, they do have to break the beams under their own power, and then they will reverse back, let the other car do the same thing, and then they'll line up for the final. I believe that's the way this one's going to work out. So the lanes are filling up nicely as we get ready for the finals. Hope you enjoy the last part of the day here at Santa Pod for the STP National Finals. So he's just kind of come up to the beams, rather sharpish. Whoops, went in deep. Takes the green, job done. Right, so that is now the final set in Outlaw Flat 4. So they now go into the burnout box. And they're now going to run the final of Outlaw Flat 4. I told you it'd be a bit bizarre, but that's the way this one's worked out. So, this time it's a race. James Wootton and Phil West, this for the win in Outlaw Flat 4. Well, 2 cracking Beetles, they really are. You got the sort of the rat look of James Wootton, you've got that beautiful Beetle of Phil West. But this for the event win then in Outlaw Flat 4. Phil West is away first. James Wootton has got a performance advantage, but can he use it to catch up and take the win? It's heads up to the stripe. Oh, this is a close one. Oh, James Wootton does it by 0.09 of a second. So James Wootton is your winner. Well done to James. So 10.69 beats an 11.05. Right, ET bike. Your finalists here then. Gary Hester and, oh, sorry, wrong name, Michael Gooding and Paul Adams. .860 Darlin against 9.20. Michael Gooding leaves first. Paul Adams is going to try and chase it down. He's drawing level already, very, very close indeed. Yeah, 8.88, very nicely judged there for Paul Adams, takes the win by 0.003 of a second. It was a breakout for Michael Gooding though. Paul Adams takes that one. Right, it's a family affair then. Liam and Casey Holgate. Liam dialing in 8.42, Casey 10 flat. This is to the 8th mile, of course. Well, Casey unfortunately rolled the beams a little bit there. So it is Liam Holgate with the win, a breakout win, but nevertheless it's still a win. Super Street bike. And it's the two Steves. Steve Mead, Steve Venables. Well, there's only 7/100ths of a second between them in qualifying. Steve Mead 7:06, Ven 6:99. But nevertheless, Ven went 6:92 in round one, went 215 miles an hour. Outstanding run. Oh, this is a cracking final, it really is. Oh, it's super, super close. Whoa, 6:88, 210 miles an hour. Steve Mead wasn't giving up on that one, went 7:02 at 198. But wow, what a final. Cracking run there for Ben, 6:88. I think that's got to be a PB for Steve Mead, actually, so well done to them. Right, comp bike. Tony Clark and Chris Neary, heads up again. Chris Neary got the jump, but Tony Clark rides around him. Oh, the chains come off. 7:73 for Tony Clark, but Chris Neary, you can just see the chain came off, and actually the chain took out a 1,000-foot block there. Very bizarre. But Tony Clark takes the win there. So we're just going to have to replace that timing block. Sometimes the craziness you cannot predict, and you wouldn't have thought a bike chain would come off and take out one of the timing blocks, but that's what happened there. So we got 850 and 950 bike finals to go, and it is 950 bike next. The championship decider between Craig Wright and Martin Hallett. Whoever wins this takes the title. So where's young Harrison? He's got to be up there somewhere, the little birthday boy. Happy returns, mate. Let's see if Craig can take that title. I know you want him to get that championship for your birthday. That would be really, really nice. But then, having said that, I know Martin wants it as well. They're good buddies off track, but for 9.5 seconds, they are arch rivals. Whoever wins, congratulations. Whoever loses, commiserations. But when they come down into the shutdown area, turn the corner and come round back up the lanes, they'll be good buddies again. They'll congratulate or commiserate accordingly. But that's what it's come down to. So the chain has been removed from the track, and the block just going back into place. So it's 950 bike then. Craig Wright, Martin Hallett. Do you know what? I've resisted this all weekend long, but I've got a perfect opportunity now, and I know Luke's listening. But don't tell anybody I've got a 10-second streetcar yet. I've kept it quiet for 2 days, but I had to say it over the PA at some stage. Alright, here we go then, 950 bike. Yeah, I had a good day on Friday. So your final in at 950 bike, and obviously there is a title on the line here. Craig Wright, he's in the STP lane. Martin Hallett is in Autoglim. They're both into stage. It's a green light drag race. Right, quite simply, whoever gets to the stripe first without breaking out is going to take the title of the event, win the big trophy, and it goes to Martin Hallett. Both of them ran 9.54, but it's Martin Hallett that takes the win. There's congratulations being offered by Craig's team. They both went 9.54, but it is Martin that takes it. And that was on the line, basically, a 0.5 reaction to a 0.1. Right, 8.50 bike. Ross Morrison, he is your champion this year. Congratulations to him. And he's got Alan Morrison. Right, who's going to be the Morrison that lifts the trophy? Well, Alan out in front, Alan pulling away. Ross got an issue, but no, he's trying to get back on it, but no. 8.66. Alan Morrison taking the win. Right, well, that is basically it for our bike classes. I haven't seen Funny Bike come down. I don't think there's any of them left, because I think Louis is in the grandstand somewhere, isn't he? He was. Yeah, he's still up. You've broken it. No. Well done to the Davis family, and actually I can see them all up there, so well done to them. Right, we move on. It is VW Sportsman, and a bit of a added coffers to the pot, if you like. 500 quid from the VW DRC, in addition to the prize money from the SBRC, to the winner of this one, Justin Foley and Lee Caudry. Justin looking for the 14, Lee looking for a 13.8. Oh, this is a squeaker at the stripe, but a 14.18 takes it. And it's Lee Caudry that takes that one. Congratulations to him. He takes the win. To lose out there, 14.18. Right, VW Pro. And additional funds here as well. 250 quid. It's only because there's not as many entries in VW Pro as there were to VW Sportsman. So 250 quid extra from the VW DRC to the winner of this one. James Hodson and Bruce Kopaz. James starting in 10.3. Bruce will be leaving first in the Porsche. 11.99. There he goes. James sets off in pursuit. And James goes past. So James, I think, unless he breaks out, will take this one. You know, he's on the brakes. Takes it with a 10.65. So not only the championship, but also the event win and some extra dosh as well to James. All right, Sportsman ET. Dan Holloway and Gary Lake. Now Dan signs off from the Sportsman ET Championship. He wears the number 1 for the last time today. Champion from last year, a new winner this year with Carl. So the dial is at 15.93 against a 14.79. So Gary Lake going to be chasing Dan. Dan doesn't want to break out, wants to try and draw level and shadow him to the stripe. Dan will be looking around. Where is he? He's on the brakes. And this one goes to 16.06. Dan Holloway. A breakout for Gary Lake. Broke out by 100th, but Dan was already there. So well done to Dan Holloway, taking the win. Well, that was a turn up for the books. Lee Huxley did break in the semi-finals, unable to make it round for the finals. So it is a win. Congratulations there to Vic Parsons in Pro ET. Now then, what Vic is going to do, he's going to reverse, because he's also in the final of Nostalgia Superstock alongside Kiwi. Now what Kiwi's done, he's come round ready. So we are now going to run the final of Nostalgia Superstock. So congratulations there to Vic Parsons taking the win in Pro ET. Let's see if he can now double up. He didn't have to go that far forward actually, he only had to break the beams, but he went up to 60 foot. But he's never been in 2 finals before. So now we do a proper burnout, and he's going to race for the Nostalgia Superstock win against Kiwi. Told you it'd be a bizarre set of finals today. Well, unfortunately the Huxies couldn't make the final, but congratulations to them on the championship once again in Pro ET. So then, this is the final of Nostalgia Superstock, sponsored by NEM Plant. Of course, Pro ET sponsored by Modjestang. The Darlings then, 10.20 for Vic, 9.73 for Stuart. Is it going to be 2 out of 2 for Vic, or has Kiwi got this one? It is 2 out of 2 for Vic Parsons. Takes the win by 0.02 of a second. Kiwi, 986 on that 73 dial, but it is Vic Parsons, 2 for 2 this weekend. It cannot get any better than that. It's one thing to make 2 finals, it's even better to win them both. Right, Junior Dragster. Caitlin Wilson, a former Junior Dragster champion, going alongside Luke Fulton, confirmed as the 2020 Junior Dragster champion. What a debut season. I tell you what, the whole Fulton clan are coming down for this one. Well, those that aren't racing in the final anyway. Simon Fulton's down there. So then, the Darlings, 7.96 for Luke. Caitlin with an 8 flat. She went 8 flat on the last run. Can she match it? But Luke is a tough customer. He's proved that already. Green light drag racing, and this is going to be a race. And the win light goes to Luke Fulton. Oh, they were both 0 off the line. But Luke Fulton, he is going to be a force to be reckoned with in the future. He's taken the championship. Well on to Caitlin making the final. And of course to Morgan as well. But it is Luke Fulton who takes the championship and the event win. Congratulations there to Luke. Right, that sounds like Top Speed Automotive Street Eliminator below us. Joe Stevens, Mark Todd. Now, Mark Todd took the event win for the Green Light Nationals yesterday. It was one of our carryover finals. Not quite sure on the permutations of this. I have to check in with Simon, because obviously there's more points to be added to Mark's total. Right, we have a green light drag race. Joe Stevens and Mark Todd. Mark is out in front, and he's going to take the stripe with a 7.33 at 198 miles an hour. Joe Stevens goes through with an 8.06 at 171. So it's Mark Todd. 2 for 2. Right, Super Gas. Andy Harrison, Dave Fulton. Now then, again, subject to confirmation, I think whoever wins this takes the title. It is, yep. Super Gas, title on the line then. Dave Fulton, Andy Harrison wins this. Who wins this takes the title as well. 9.90, aim of the game. Are we going to have 2 championship winning trophies to the Fulton household, or is Andy Harrison going to take one for himself? game over for Andy Harris, and he puts a cherry on the tree. Dave Fulton takes it. A breakout 987, it matters not. Red light on the other side there, and it is Dave Fulton that takes it all. Right, next up, Comp Eliminator. Kev Slyfield and Lloyd Perkins. Lovely crisp burn out there for Kev. Blown Bird being a phenomenal car this season. Did manage to break it yesterday. So they did have an engine breakage, which for most teams would have been catastrophic, but yeah, it's still a very expensive repair, but they had the spares and got the car back. And here they are in the final. Comp Eliminator against Lloyd Perkins with the Cutlass. So 706 plays 797, that's the class index. That doesn't mean anything, it's just a head start to the Cutlass. It goes fast as you like in comp. Well, it was a secondary burn out there for Kev. Lloyd has long gone and goes 821 at 169 to take the win. Yeah, so congratulations to the Perkins team there for taking the championship. Kev, 20.46 his slowest run for quite a while, but yeah, almost went into a secondary burnout there off the line. Right, my reckoning, I've only got 2 classes left. This is Super Comp, already got a champion in the form of Steve Hudson. Can Leah Callett bounce back from... Well, let's just fair to say it's been a bit of a season to remember and forget for the Kellett family. So this is the final then of Super Comp. 8.90 class index. Both away well. Steve Hudson out in front, but this is where the throttle stop kicks out for Leah, and Leah Kellett takes one at last. 8.95 to lose out 9.11. So well done there to Leah. And a smile on the face for Pete Kellett at last. Well done, mate. Right, it is Super Pro ET. It is the last final of the day, and it is the last championship to be decided. Right, just before this final runs, we're just going to get the final burnout through is going to be for Scott Hauser. I've got Colin Miller tuned in watching the coverage, and a phenomenal season for Colin, but he does it with the support of a very special lady in his life, and that is Lynn. And Colin messaged us to please can we wish Lynn a very, very happy birthday indeed. Well, Lynn, many happy returns to you. Colin really says that with a huge amount of love. And as Colin says, she's the glue that sticks it all together. Thanks for everything. So there you go Colt. We know Lynn is so important in your life, and I'll tell you what, she's pretty cool with regards to Outlaw Angling and everything she does. So many happy returns, Lynn, and that's from everybody here at SantaPod, not just me and not just Colin, but many happy returns. Look forward to seeing you again next year. So then, the final. If Scott Hauser wins this, he wins the title. If Daniel Giles wins this, the title goes to Tom Atkinson. The team time is money. Fortina. Dial-ins, 740, place 735. Green light drag race. So, who's the title going to? Is it Scott? Is it going to be Tom Atkinson? It is Tom Atkinson takes the title. Daniel Giles takes the race win. The win margin 0.03 of a second. Wow, what a way to wrap up the day. Jeff, oh so close, mate. Oh so close, but I'll tell you what, Scott is an awesome driver. But today it was Daniel Giles, and he's taken that win. Drove it like he stole it all weekend long. What a day. What an event. What a season. Ladies and gentlemen, as you head off home, thank you so much indeed for your immense support this year. It means everything to us at SantaPod Raceway. I'd like to wish you all a very, very safe journey home. And not only that, we managed to get another round of qualifying in, and we still got it wrapped at 4:20. What a weekend. What a weekend. We will be doing trophies in about 20 minutes or so. We need to get ourselves set up for that. And if everybody that's been in a final today, and also our carryover finals, we've got trophies for that as well. Head down to the start line in about 20 minutes plus. Obviously, we need to get ourselves set up for that as well. But from us in the tower for the time being, massive thanks to everybody. It's been an awesome weekend despite the weather, and testing on Friday was also spectacular. Shame about the weather yesterday, but I tell you what, we got the job done. That's it from me from the tower for the time being. Obviously we got trophies to come, but in the meantime, thanks very much indeed. Safe journey home, and we'll catch up with you soon. Cheers.